Welcome back to another episode of Sky Factory. I think I finally set up this stupid auto wither killing machine. It's a bunch of reinforced obsidian which withers can't explode. It's got a advanced item collector going into this ender chest that's linked up to the refined storage system. This is being powered by one lava generator. I got some mechanical users here placing down soul sand. They're almost all full of soul sand for the most part. I have one little soul sand seed here, nether essence, being farmed up, being placed into this auto crafter, which is making soul sand, which is pumping into this chest, which is going into this chest. But since it was very slow filling all these up, I just put down one of these soul sand chickens here. The eggs and feathers and stuff gets dumped into here. Everything else, the soul sand goes in here. I also have, I think it's this one. Yeah, wither skeleton seed going into here, going into the crafter, making heads, going into that chest, going into this chest, and being pumped into these phantom placers. And they're configured to only place on top of these blocks. I had to do some weird workarounds to make it do that. Like I had to put the heads on top of here and use that weird little wand. I don't know, it's stupid. But I finally got it to work. Yeah. So this one has 12 in it, this one has none, because it's going to take a long time to finally fill out all these. But they spawn pretty quickly. And they can't escape that room. All this stuff is going in there. So it does pick up the things before they get exploded, which is good. And whenever these all get full of things, as you can see, they spawn in just slow enough to where things don't explode. And it's not an insane amount. But it's going to take so long for these to fill out unless I make a long line of these crops. But I only have just one. I have yellorium here, wither, stone, dirt. This one is iron. Yeah, gold, coal, emerald, redstone, lapis, diamond, ghast for ghast tears. And these back four are the only ones that don't have anything on it. But they all have water, light, and everything. It was taking so long to get the poop to make the fertilized dirt, so I just gave up. So I just made the rest of these dirt, and these these 5 is going to be fertilized dirt. This one is my auto food farm thing. It's got potato, water, and cow essence. Some of them have more pulsars than the others because it takes a long time to make a water bucket out of the essence. But potatoes and beef, it's easier to get, so they have less things under there, so they grow slower. Hopefully it works. Gets pumped into this, pulled out, put into this crafter, and it's auto making steak and chips, which fill up 6 food bars and 20 saturation things. Yeah, and all you really need is water essence from that plant and a bucket to make, a water bucket, and then that combines with a pot to make salt. The salt and the potato combine with the baker to make fries. The beef gets made by the cow essence. Then all in all, the fries, skillet, and beef combine. It combines to make steak and chips. I have 2 stacks of it already. It's kind of insane. Yeah, apparently it is not getting overflowed by potatoes and beef like it used to. But it still kind of is, because it takes so long to get stupid water bucket. I don't know. It's working fine for now. Like, that's an insane amount of food that's going to last me a long time. It's all getting powered by 2 MK2s and 1 MK3. These 3 machines power every single one of these, and the couple crafters I have. So yeah, it's cool. Random apple tree, because I needed apples to do this enchanter thing. And those apples, along with a couple nether stars. Since I sit here AFK to get like dimlet parcels to get more thingies, it was going too slow, so I made ultimate upgrade speeds. And those took Drop of Evils, which is easy to get to kill wither skeletons. The evil infused iron needed the enchanter, and it was 8 iron ingots and a nether star to make 8. So I needed 2 nether stars and 16 iron to make 16 of these, which made 4 of these. And to make that, I needed these magical thingies, which needed 16 of these and 16 of these. This was easy. Gold and lapis, yay. But the other thing needed a bunch of apples, and I didn't have enough, so I made an apple tree. Which is... where is it at? There it is. Apple tree. Yeah, this is way better than the stupid things. Like, this is 4 times better than that. And this one's 16 times better than that. So it's quote-unquote 16 times faster than having the normal little speed upgrades in there. So yeah. All auto. You don't get that many dimlet parcels. Like, I can go AFK in there for at least half an hour, I only get like 20, 30 things. But I was able to make the iron block dimension, which apparently needs 10,000 RF a tick to run. 11,000. Okay, the sun's there, so I can go there. Let's try it. What ID is it? Hopefully it's this one. Yes, sir. This will help with the giant reactor. Look at all this iron. Look at all those chickens. Okay, we can get all this iron. I was running low on iron. I literally didn't even have like 100. But now we have infinite. All this iron. Yay. That'll make making the reactor so easy. It's not even funny. Oh yeah, I made it. Giant chest. See, it opens. Funny enough, when you go far enough away, it just disappears. And then it comes back. It's kind of weird. All these iron blocks. There we go. That one little trip gave us like 10,000 iron. Yay. I'll put these skulls away. In this. I tried using placers. Like the 4 placers putting the soul sand down was working, but the top 3 ones were placing the heads like down 1. So it was interrupting the soul sand. And I tried doing weird workarounds, weird tweaks to fix it, and nothing was working. I don't know how I got it to work in stone block, but on here it's just not being cool. So I had to make a phantom placer, which is an auto placer, combined with a phantom face, and that took a lot of weird crafting to make. Yeah, using that thing in there. So yeah, but at least it works now, so that's cool. Don't have to mess with it again. Okay, the reactor I need to make is going to be 32 by 32 at the base, and it's going to be 48 blocks high. Don't exactly know where to put it, but I'll probably just put it right here. Because why not? I'm going to need a lot of graphite, which is a coal or charcoal. But I'll just use coal. So I kind of do want to make a coal block on a biome world, I guess. Yeah, let's try. Let's do it right here, I guess. There we go. No, okay. 32. That's going to be insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, that should be 30, right? Let's use... Okay, we're at Z130. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is Z. So this block here, we're at Z139. So we should be at 109. Or 169. No. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. What? Okay, cool. Okay, this is 1. So we should use up this whole stack to get the 32. Not enough control rods. Shut up. So this is how huge it's going to be. Kind of. When it squares up. So let's go this way. Crap. Shut up. Oh, we went too far. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Good thing we have... I don't know. 246 days. Since day, probably like 140, 50. All that's time. All the time. Wow, I can't speak. All that time, those days, have been just me sitting AFK. Also because of those. Okay, I don't need cows anymore, bro. Yeah, I need to make more of those. I did make quite a bit of draconic seeds. I have 15. With growth things going under them. I accidentally made a bunch of mandolin seeds because it's purple as well, so that was like a massive waste of the red essence. I have loot bags in there. Oh, those couple endermen gave me a dim light parcel. Nice. Rarity 5. Ooh. I have a lot of weird like things in here. Because I overkilled on the reinforced obsidian stuff. So, oops. Yeah, I have a bunch of clocks in there because I thought I was going to make a lot more solar panels, but nope. There's just, 57 clocks sitting there. I have cotton because I needed string. And you can also make wool out of it, apparently. Makes sense, I mean. Yeah. I have a lot of ender chests because once all those are getting automated, I think most of them is going to get put into a deep storage unit. Like, for example, let's just say lapis. I'm going to throw it into an auto crafter, which will make the lapis. And I think I'm going to throw it into another auto crafter, which makes the lapis block. And that's going to pump into a deep storage unit. And that's only because these importers don't really import things fast enough to where you can have a bunch of things going into one thing at once. Like a stack upgrade and speed upgrade, it's not the fastest. Let's just test it with wood. Do it that. See, it kind of like pauses on whether it's going to take a thing or not. Well, on stone block, it's like instant. Doesn't even care what type of material it is. It's like instant. But these importers are not the fastest. And there's only so many you can put. Like, I can't put one here or there. It's not going to pump into the thing. Yeah, it's kind of sad. So a lot of that stuff's just going to be put into a deep storage unit. Or maybe... I mean, I'm not going to even have a use for some of this stuff anyways. I just need to have a different crop in each thing. And then I can mark that achievement off. But still, some of these are going to be really important. Like Eulorium is going to be pumped into the thing. Don't really need iron anymore. Gold's not important. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna take some time to figure out. Any things I can mark off here? I can... No, I can't make that. Not even close. Still haven't done like a lot of these. Nope. Haven't done any of that, sadly. Oh yeah. We've done that. Yay. Tier 6 energy core. It's not the highest tier, but that's the one I'm going for. I think it's 7 or 8. That's the highest. I don't know. Still haven't done that. Stay in something for 10 minutes. Yep, can't do that. Or haven't done them. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've been doing. Struggling to make this work, and now it finally does, and all these crops. I'm still not done. I have 4 more plots to fill out, and then I have to, yeah. I don't even have enough hose to put in every single one. This takes a lot of paper. I think these front 5 have one, and these 4 have one. Does this one have one? Oh, it does. That one doesn't. That one doesn't. That one doesn't. This one should. Wait, what? Weird. Not all of them have fortune on it. This one should have. Yeah. This one has fortune. Draconic has fortune. The Wither Essence has fortune. Yellorium should have fortune on it. Yay. Yeah, it took a long... It's taking a long time to do. It's not done with it. I should probably turn this off. How is it still getting power? Oh, crap. Let's take that out. Oops. That's why I need a battery, because when I'm going into those dimensions for just a little amount of time, sometimes I forget they're sitting in there and they just suck up power. And half the time these solar panels are sitting here doing nothing, so they just need to constantly pump into a battery. But I need so much draconium to do that. I have 1500 here. Something I didn't know or didn't realize is if you fill out your inventory with just random stuff, and you try to craft something, usually you can't craft it because your inventory is full, so it has nothing to go into. But right now I have 841 draconium, but you can craft things even if your inventory is full. I think I was too dumb to realize that. Wait. How do I have so many gas tiers? What? Weird. Huh. I make stone because that helps growth pulsars. It's a lot of stone. Oh yeah, I made a crap ton of carrot juice. Because there's a juicer and a carrot, and I had an overload of carrots. So I have 320 juices, which is 2.5 food thingies and 6 of those thingies. So yeah, I have a bunch of food. This was before I made that farm, by the way. So I didn't really need to make that, but I don't care. I think that's about it on what I've been doing. Just a lot of boring stuff sitting here waiting. I don't really have to AFK for anything anymore. I need to figure out a place on where to make that battery. Probably just right here. Or maybe back here. I don't know. It's got to be close to these 2 thingies, because I haven't found anything in this mod pack that transfers a bunch of power wirelessly. The only thing is like this crap thing. Max transfer 80 RF a tick. I'm gonna need like 1,000 of these if they're gonna be any... if they're gonna have any use. Yeah, there's none of those old tesseracts in this game. There's all these batteries. Like the only battery you really have in this thing. Actually, it's not even called a battery. It's a bank. Capacitor. the only really thing that stores energy that's not draconium stuff is just a spank. Yeah, a lot of these, yeah, I don't know. So there's going to be wires going all over the place. I don't even think flux transfers enough power a second to make it useful. I don't know, I'm going to have to test it. I mean, it's easy to make these. It's glass, flux core, which is obsidian, eye of ender, flux is smelting redstone. But yeah, I got bored and made an ultimate furnace. Let's test it out. Let's do 1 piece of mini coal. What? Game? Oh, okay, that was weird. Yeah, look how long the mini coal is lasting for. And you saw how fast it smelted. So yeah, the power is literally over 9,000. I think I'm gonna end the episode here. I gotta figure out the stupid battery. I gotta work on this annoying thing. And I gotta put crops in these last 4 ones. Which I'll probably just use Pam's harvest scrap to do that. Because there's like 1 billion seeds. There's something in my eye. Ow. It hurts. Ow. Ow. It's really in there. I should probably stop picking at it. So yeah. Oh, those are bad. No idea. So, thanks for watching this random episode. It's actually not that random. I did that, which is an accomplishment. An achievement, so yay. But next episode, I should have those farms done. And I should hopefully have a battery. It takes a couple hundred draconium blocks, which means I probably need like 2,000 or 3,000 of these to actually get it done. I'm gonna need a lot of redstone, but that's easy to get. I might just I'm gonna make a coal block orb, one of these things. And yeah, that'll help speed up that thing. So yeah, thanks for watching.